Know full well that it's not going to be as easy as that in every game they play, and that will certainly be true of their visit tonight to Balaidos. It's been 6 years since they've left this stadium with a victory, 3 draws and 3 defeats in that time. And of course there was a memorable 2-2 draw last season as their title charge fell apart when they were held by or courtesy of a late Iago Aspas free kick, and they were lucky to come away from that game with a win. So this is not their favourite stadium, the conditions aren't great, but they did have that flying start. His lineup never played the same 11. Well, that's what Koeman has done, his second game in charge. Before we get those two lineups on your screens, I'm joined tonight by Tony Padilla. Tony, what surprise? I do. Jason Murillo and the 20-year-old Jose Fontan in the centre defence, Hugo Mayo down the right and Lucas Olaza down the left. A midfield 3 of Denis Suarez, Renato Tapia and Gabri Veiga, who's just 18, and Emery Moore partners Aspas up front. Barcelona with Neto in goal, Sergio Roberto, Piqué, Lenglet and Alba at the back. A midfield pairing of De Jong and Busquets with Griezmann, Coutinho and Ansu Fati behind Leo Messi. Although, as we saw at the weekend, Tony, those 4 will
only all change if today they're unable to beat CELLTA.
Ball goes back to Alba into Coutinho, who tried to play it back to Alba, and the ball goes out of play.
Always important, Jordi Alba.
Lenglet heads clear. Jordi Alba gets in ahead of Iago Aspas. Oscar spoke before the game about Aspas and said De Jong's curling cross the back post is headed clear. It drops to Griezmann on the volley. Did you think he would?
Yeah, another play, yes.
Well, Hugo Mayo's played a fine pass in there. Emery Moore with a cross. He trips as he tries to pull it back across the face of the area. It's passed towards Messi. Not convincing clearance. Ansu Fati could be in here, and Ansu Fati scored. 10 minutes old the game, and the 17-year-old has done it again, just as he did at the Camp Nou against Villarreal. The opening goal for Barcelona, for Ansu Fati. Celta Vigo 0, Barcelona 1.
It's unbelievable. You cannot believe that. Every time this little kid shoots on target, he scores a goal. He makes it seem so easy, despite it's so complicated to score a goal in La Liga. Really important how Sergio Busquets and Coutinho recovered the ball on the front. Here it is, Sergio Busquets providing the assist to
Shadowing in.
It was all alone, Emre.
And that's to Celta's advantage. The cross comes in, down goes Neto, and Busquets clears to Coutinho, and there could be a break on here, but Coutinho sees
it on form maybe next October, next November. But despite that, the first 2 games of Barca are in.
Emery Moore ahead of him. Still Aspas runs into Piqué. The shot comes in, and it's dealt with by Neto. Ansu Fati, and a slip on the edge of the area, and that's a foul, says the referee. Aspas strikes it into the wall. Busquets poleaxed by that one, but he did what he had to do. Denis Suarez. And Veiga this time trying to let that run, turn onto it, but it ran out of play. Busquets over the top of the defence. Griezmann. And an important challenge from Jason Murillo. Messi with the corner, under the crossbar almostly. I do. Veiga does well again. Can he get the cross in? He's won the corner.
I think now we all understand why.
In numbers, Aspas into the area. Aspas with the cross, and scooped up comfortably by Neto.
Good reaction.
Played so well.
It's true that during the pass.
Denis Suarez has continued. He's run through the middle. Aspas has found him, and that's a foul. Referee has a decision to make here, and it's a red card for Gerard Piqué. Here is Ansu Fati. Fati plays that one through, and it was Messi sliding in, but it runs all the way through to Ivan Villar.
Look at the smile of Leon.
The opponents for Barcelona.
It means that Miralem Pjanic will play his former club Juventus, and also the comeback of Arthur Melo to the city of Barcelona.
As Denis Suarez swings this one over, Coutinho clears.
And then it's another thing, Pete. It's not a lot of central defenders. Ansu Fati commit a foul on him.
Well, it will now be interesting to see how Oscar Garcia, also one of Spain's best referees, Messi flattened there by Joseph Aidoo. Yes, with a free kick enticingly delivered. Second yellow card for Clement Lenglet, and they're going to have to play the second 45 minutes with 10 men. This is the last game to be played tonight. Ansu Fati is close to breaking. The record is held by Pablo Pompobo Quintana, who played in the 30s for Racing Santander and scored 11 goals before he reached his... Play slightly closer to Renato Tapia in this second half. The better of Piqué there. Is
Ansu Fati.
Post headed away by Sergi Roberto and then by Busquets, up rather than away, and in the end De Jong calms things down, nods the ball back to Neto.
Calmously like
Messi almost winning possession there, but Messi into the area. Leo Messi shooting chances. This, and it's gone past the goalkeeper. It's taken a deflection. Barcelona are 2 up here despite the one-man disadvantage. And well, we'll wait to see if that goal goes down as a Leo Messi goal or an own goal. Certainly took an important deflection, but Barcelona have doubled their lead. Celta Vigo 0, Barcelona 2, 5 minutes into the second half.
a little bit lucky, Lionel Messi, but who cares? It's an important goal for Barca, down to men, and it's a captain to make the difference. Here it is, Lionel Messi.
Block, but it might still come out to Frenkie de Jong. Another chance here for Sergi Roberto, blasts it into the roof of the net. Look at the way he celebrates. He's happy to be on the score sheet, and that tops it off for Football Club Barcelona. Celebrations on the Barcelona bench. Roberto gets the third, and we've almost played 95 minutes here. It's been a miserable night for Celta. It's Celta Vigo 0, Barcelona 3.
It's all about Barca. It's another...
2 up here, despite the one-man disadvantage. And, well, we'll wait to see if that goal goes down as a Leo Messi goal or an own goal. Certainly took an important deflection, but Barcelona have doubled their lead. Celta Vigo 0, Barcelona 2, 5 minutes into the second half.
A little bit lucky, Lionel Messi, but who cares? It's an important goal for Barca, down to men, and it's a captain to make the difference. Here it is, Lionel Messi.
So what now? And that will be the final act. Arsenal have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left